Named as one of the biggest boxing upsets of this decade, the fight between these two was a long time coming. Many were shocked with just how this one ended, but no one was more surprised than the online gambling companies, many of whom were nearly put out of business for good. For the real boxing fans out there, you'll already know that this was Joe, the Juggernaut Joyce, versus Andy Ruiz, otherwise known as the Destroyer. For anyone wondering why they call him the Destroyer, one need only look back to the legendary way Ruiz took down the current reigning heavyweight champion of the world back in 2019, Anthony Joshua himself.
Here we go, round number one, heavyweight championship of the world. Good uppercut and a hook, puts Ruiz down.
Andy's the type of boxer, if you catch his face, he's turning a devil.
Ruiz comes to fire back, and Joshua's hurt.
This fight was absolutely insane and sent giant shockwaves throughout the fight world. The way Ruiz was able to translate his pit bull-like tenacity in the ring was what fight fans found most notable. If there was ever a Mexican who likes a good scrap, this is him. Joshua moved in here with his signature power and strength. You can see how Joshua's gigantic muscles rippled in the arena floodlights as the sweat dripped down his body. Even with his gorgeous biceps ramped up to full smash mode, Andy Ruiz was simply unfazed. Look at the way Ruiz was able to put Joshua down here, not once, but multiple times. Just look at the way Joshua went down. The thing is, given how Ruiz dealt with AJ in this fight, many expected him to easily take care of Joe Joyce. The reality could not have been further from the truth, as we are about to see. In fact, looking closer into the fight between Joe Joyce and Andy Ruiz, many fans stuck to the AJ line of argument. They pointed to recent footage which circulated in the press showing Joshua easily schooled Joe Joyce in a few rounds of sparring in the gym. Despite his enormous frame and incredible strength, Joe Joyce clearly struggled to match AJ's power and precision here. If Ruiz was able to easily put down AJ in their first fight and AJ has proven he can outspar Joyce, did anyone expect the Juggernaut to come out on top in this fight? The odds may have been slim, but this did nothing to deter our 6'6" giant from Putney in South London, England. Just look at Joe Joyce here. Taking his impressive professional record of 13 fights, 13 wins, including 12 by orgasmic knockout, this young fighter stepped into the ring with a former world champion to deliver an absolute masterclass in boxing. Indeed, there's a reason why they call him the Juggernaut. Looking at how he dealt with the formidable up-and-coming young prospect Daniel Dubois, it's clear that Joyce yields absolute dynamite in his fists.
And who's going to make the better starts? That is key. And that's Joyce with the early advantage. Dubois comes forward, trying to land bigger. That's a good right hand. Fireworks are going to come, you can be sure. There's a good right hand from Dubois. He's looking for him now, and another. And Joyce is having to cover up. He's caught by a left hand to the head as well, and the power shot Joyce that time. Fireworks from our fight going to against all Dubois to cut it.
Dubois is having to eat so many of those jabs.
He's just being outworked a little bit.
Oh dear, it's the left eye and he's gone down. He's gone down with a jab. Joe Joyce, with the accuracy of the left-hand lead, has bossed this fight in the closing stages.
In fact, with an 80-inch reach and arms like tree trunks, Joyce detonated serious power in this fight. You can see why he's known to always walk his opponent down, bringing the fight forward and backing his opponent up against the ropes. Dealing with this kind of pressure is no easy task, and indeed Dubois did well to last as long as he did. Joyce couples his power here with impressive strategy and a formidable jab smash. The way Joyce executed jab smash here was utterly devastating, so much so that these jabs, after connecting perfectly on Dubois' face, actually cause an orbital bone fracture. That's right, Joyce torpedo punches actually fractured his opponent's eye socket. This caused Dubois to take a knee, which ended the fight. It doesn't get more dramatic than that. After seeing the way Dubois went down here, fight fans were certain Ruiz would not stand a chance. The thing is, the Mexican destroyer has proven before that he can take huge power punches to the face and still live to tell the tale. Just look at the way AJ smashed Ruiz here.
Sort of an impact. Oh, good shot from Joshua. Ruiz in big trouble here. Joshua. Oh, big shot. Beautiful punch from Anthony Joshua.
The force of these punches is not to be understated. Every wet muscle in Joshua's gleaming body utilized to execute this combo. But not only did Ruiz live to tell the tale, he actually went on to return the favor and completely dominate his opponent. Despite Joshua's incredible biceps and his gorgeous torso, Andy Ruiz's snappy power and speed proved simply too much. If Ruiz can take huge punches like these from Joshua, many believed he would do the same against Joyce. But as the fight eventually proved, Joyce is not just a one-trick pony. Looking closer at his more recent fight against Carlos Takam, it's not hard to see that this is a man who employs formidable boxing technique as well as power within an intelligent fighting strategy.
I tell you what, Joe would have been careful. Oh, fantastic left hook from Joe there.
He's going to jump all over him now. He's got him going.
Just needs to be careful still, don't want to burn it. That's much better from Joe.
Joyce trying to put his punches together now, trying to pick his punches, and Takam's taking a look.
Referee should
Is
be
he
having a
about
look
to
here.
go? Is he ready to go? Referee Steve
Downstairs
Gray.
as well.
Referee Steve Gray watching on very, very closely, and it's all over. It's all over. Joe Joyce gets the win he wants in the 6th round, and when he got him going, my word, he didn't let him off the hook. Great finish.
Joyce's footwork here was truly elite. This perfect combination of technical jabs, angle making, and huge power punches is what impressed fight fans across the world. Indeed, many credited Joyce with his incredible movement in this fight. That's right, for a man of this size, the Juggernaut is as nimble as your favorite female relative in a swimming costume. Just look at these backflips. It's not every day you see a heavyweight move like that. With all these capabilities, it could be true that Ruiz never really stood a chance. Looking at the way he fought Chris Arreola in his most recent fight, fight fans gave this performance mixed reviews. On the one, Ruiz came in with an excellent game plan. Not only did he execute the jab with expert precision, keeping Arreola at bay, but he also used this to create the perfect openings to jump in on the inside and unleash his signature scrappy combos with devastating effect. The thing is, Ruiz was also dropped by Arreola in this fight. Indeed, the way he went down raised a few eyebrows among boxing critics. Rumor has it that the reason Ruiz lost all his belts in the AJ rematch is he simply spent too much time partying. Some speculate that he spent his money on a Rolls-Royce Spectre. This is a car that many have been eager to get their hands on. Rolls-Royce first made public information on its new battery electric car, the Spectre, last September, but now the car has been through testing and we have some additional details. Just look at this car here. Have you ever seen anything more beautiful? Rolls-Royce sees the Spectre as a 2024 electric Super Coupe and a successor to the 2008 to 2016 Phantom Coupe, of which just 800 were built. The Spectre also sports the Phantom Coupe's split headlights. This suggests Spectre will be a big vehicle. Although at first blush it resembles a Wraith, it's being pitched as a spiritual successor to the stylish Phantom Coupe, and with similar proportions. It has a very commanding presence with rakish fastback and surprisingly low-slung look. It's not clear whether Ruiz really did buy the Rolls-Royce Spectre or whether it was a Phantom model. In any case, this is certainly the story of how fast one can go straight to the top and then lose all their belts in a flash. Many are certain that Andy Ruiz is the next long-reigning heavyweight champion of the world. Indeed, he is noted by many as being one of the best pound-for-pound fighters of this generation. But what do you think? Does Ruiz stand a chance against Joyce on his path to regaining his former glory as heavyweight champion? Or does the Juggernaut simply move too fast, too supreme, and too powerful for the Mexican destroyer to stand a chance? If you see Ruiz as the pound-for-pound best fighter today, let us know in the comment section below. Make sure you like this video, subscribe to our channel, and smash that bell icon for future updates to our videos.